and these amazing group of people as we play Age of Ashes. Don't worry. Hey everyone, welcome to All Things Fantasy. I'm Matt, also known as the Woman, and tonight we are playing Age of Ashes with these amazing group of people. We're just going to do some slight introductions, but before we do so, if you in the chat want to pick a plot twist card from number 1 to 51, pick a number, throw it out in chat, and we shall do that. Very quick introductions today. Well, from me, because I get to do all my stuff at the end of the stream, but we'll go over to the people who are playing tonight, these amazing group of people, and they'll tell you a little bit about their character, what they're thinking at the moment, and what sort of ice cream their character enjoys. So let's do that, shall we? We'll start off, of course, in the usual order, with Jasmine, who's playing the character Mitsu. How you going, Jasmine?
I'm going very well. How about you?
I'm good. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Mitsu?
So Mitsu is a Tengu fighter who is obsessed with all the shinies and has somehow found her way on this adventure with these random people in order to gain as many shinies as she can.
Well, it wasn't exactly random. They kind of said, you've just been following the money, more or less.
Yeah, pretty much. And she got the money. She can leave now, technically, but she wants to see this adventure through.
Well, you see, the longer you're a part of it, the more shinies you can possess.
Yeah, I know, but we killed the dragon and I took its hoard.
That's right. The hoard's supposedly going to everyone else, but no one actually asked you to divide it, have they?
No, and I'm pretty sure they don't know I'm carrying it aside from the random jingling every now and again.
Random jingling?
And the 4 extra, purses I have on my head.
Yeah, exactly. I'd say not necessarily random jingling, it's like every 2 steps.
Yeah. But I'm not encumbered by it anymore, so
no,
yeah.
Exactly. And your favorite, and Mitsu's favorite type of ice cream?
Oh, Mitsu's favorite kind of ice cream have to be smushed beetle ice cream.
Smushed beetle ice cream. I'd assume perhaps grub?
No, it can get very sloppy. It's not very done right. It's not ice cream, then it's gelato.
So you have to have that crunch, so crickets. So kind of like a rum and raisin situation.
No, beetle.
Beetle, of course. So like
beetle.
A choc chip.
Yeah.
Yeah, except the chips are beetles.
Yeah.
And on that disturbing note, let's go to Kajabi, who's playing the character Vic. How you going, Kajabi?
I'm doing well.
That's good. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Vic?
Well, Vic is a Kerbal champion of Apsu, and a recent mother.
Yes. Would you like to describe your child?
Well, Vic came into possession of an egg of a rather large black draconic dragon offshoot thing, and I know I completely flubbed my words there. But yeah, he came across that egg after the usual orc babies debate.
It's a prerequisite in every campaign. If you don't have it in a campaign, what are you even doing?
Yeah, we came to the conclusion that Vic would carry it, and we'll see from there about if this hatches, if we can maybe get it, maybe good. If it does turn out evil, then we can reassess the situation.
Yeah, and that situation usually requires...
Well, usually it requires ample amounts of violence.
There you go.
But we're at least giving the egg a chance.
Exactly. Now, tell us, what is Vic's favorite ice cream?
I want to say mango.
Mango. That's a good flavor. Tropical. Nice. Next, we're going to go to Sandpiper, who's playing the character Kai. How are you going, Sandpiper?
Oh, very good, thank you.
That's good. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Kai?
Kai is a tiefling magus of the laughing show variety, possibly slightly mildly insane.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
And what's Kai thinking of at this point in time?
Well, she got to satisfy one of her many dreams of riding a dino.
That is true. That is true. But how many limbs were broken due to it?
She lost count.
Yeah, exactly. All of them except perhaps your hand.
Yeah. And also, she's wondering how come she drank so much blood.
Yeah, exactly. Now, thanks to Pharisma, you are no longer in multiple pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, joining us for tonight is a figure. Sorry.
Ice cream flavors, usually.
Oh yeah, ice cream flavors. Sorry, go.
Probably for her, it'd be she'd probably go up to the ice cream parlor and ask for a cone with all the ice cream.
Oh, so like the rainbow flavor.
Yeah, except as in a scoop of every ice cream that they've got on sale.
But you don't want to try the Pharasman chili?
Nah.
Are you sure? I hear that's great. Best ice cream you'll ever taste.
She'll go
Again.
right around that one though, for obvious reasons. She likes to taste every other flavor.
I like to picture it's just a single cone with just a massive pile.
Yep.
A building a site manager comes up and says, "Do you have a form for all that for that tower?"
Nonsense. I'm an engineer. I sign off on it.
Yeah, exactly. Have to get a ladder just to climb up and lick all the way down. And last but not least, we have a person who has joined us once again, Neurodivergent Nightingale. Hey, welcome to the game. How you going?
Good, thanks, Matt.
That's good. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your character and her favorite type of ice cream?
Well, when she's here, Isabella is an expert in all things draconic, and she is a tiefling sorceress.
Wonderful, wonderful. And what ice cream does she like?
Well, she doesn't always get to see it, but she does like the chili chocolate flavor, but doesn't find it as often. But if she can't find it, she'll get a lemon raisin.
Okay. Good choices. Good, solid choices. Now, we have an apologies from Testriel as well as Renvolier. They are unable to make it, but we send them our love, shall we? Send them the birds. Now, shall we get to it, my friends? No? Alright, thanks for coming, everyone. I hope you have a great time. This is me from All Things Fantasy signing off. I'll see you. Alright. Also, my friends, plot twist cards. Make sure you put those in. Stumbling out from the pit, from the gold mine laced with arsenic, Vic, Kai, Malleus, Mitsu. You crawl out and take a breath. At the bottom of the pit, you see this gargantuan dinosaurian creature, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, the king of the dinosaurs, finally laying defeated. You all manage to take your breath. Isabella, you have been traveling, making sure no other creatures get past. But when you saw the dinosaur, you had to let it through, or else your head would have been gone. But you can finally make your way back to the party.
She kind of like smushes to the bushes, like out of breath, like, dinosaur, from that way, coming this way. Oh, you dealt with it. Okay. You guy just like sort of falls on her knees.
Kai just opens up a spellbook to her wish list and just crosses off riding dinosaur.
What are some of the other things on that list?
That is a great mystery.
And do you actually pull it out of a bucket?
Nope, it's in her spellbook.
As you rest and recover. Oh, sorry, Isabella.
No, I was just gonna ask them if they had fixed the totem pole.
Well, thankfully, dinosaurs solved that problem.
Okay.
It'd be missed.
Mm.
Nick, when did I
Yes.
drink so much blood?
Been a long day. Um, maybe when dinosaur landed on Kai.
Hmm.
Malleus comes out. He kind of lies down on the ground. And he's like, "I'll just stay here for a bit if you don't mind. I'll just, ow." But after you're catching up, the sky noticeably darkens. You look up and you see these clouds. They seem to be localized to the south. This brilliant gold flashing lightning then starts forking its way through the clouds. Horizontal lightning at first, and then suddenly 3 points coalesce into a single point as the large yellow lightning bolt, almost golden in color, hits a point in the jungle. A gust of wind bursts out in that direction, pushing you all slightly back. And then it grows eerily silent.
Well, Mitzi didn't sign up for this. Let's go home, guys.
That's so good.
I think it's a job for Bertha.
Yes, this is a totally natural storm. Let's go back to the jungle and inform them that the towers are destroyed.
Just say your Kunjai elf guide speaks up. I can tell you that is definitely not natural. At all. In the slightest.
We can't get back to the village by nightfall, can we?
No.
Yeah.
We are at least 7 days away from the village.
Where would the safest place to be to hide from lightning? Wouldn't be under a tree.
Vic.
You sh-
Vic, do you have your detect evil on?
That is first edition.
Oh, well, do you have something equivalent on? Do you have, like, pally sensors?
Vic has normal scent.
Oh, well, that won't work. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Champions do not innately get detect evil. I think they need to get that as a feat, which I have not grabbed.
Oh, well, then never mind. Well, what do you wish to do?
Well, Vic would like to go retrieve the egg.
Yep, you can definitely go retrieve the egg.
Kai's going to retrieve Bertha the keg of gunpowder.
Yeah, you can do that.
What time of day is it now?
It's probably in the mid-afternoon.
Alright. Can Mitsu go and loot what was left of the sick bay?
Yes, you can. You find an assortment of medical supplies that you could use as a full healer's kit. What else? What else? You could probably find. What else? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Did Chakra have anything good on them before they got smushed?
Not really. But you do see bits of broken limbs and blood seeping out from underneath the timber.
It is not at all satisfying.
Nope. Alright. Well, are you guys just gonna hang around?
Well, not much point hanging around here. Main options being back to town, or towards where the obvious evil is.
You said this would be over once we destroyed the towers, Vic.
There might be loot over that way, though.
Vic points towards Kai. Kai found something bigger. Maybe right where that thing is.
What?
They had some magical security around that place, so there must be something important. The place that I said nopes to, because of the barrier that seemed to be connected to the totems.
That was probably a while ago, and I can't remember where that was, and we don't have a map.
It was to the south.
Help me, Matt. I don't have a map.
Don't worry about it. It's yeah.
If they've got that kind of security, there should be something valuable that isn't nailed down. Like, who puts something not valuable inside a secure area?
If Mitsu helps stop Great Shadow from returning to world, Mitsu become hero. People give Mitsu gifts and more shinies for bigger jobs.
Listen, there's a great evil coming, but I know Mitsu's priorities, so we're gonna try bribery.
You know, that does sound very, very tempting, especially to someone who's totally. Did you meet me? Especially to someone who has quite a few money bags strapped to her belt at this stage. Isn't that what she signed up for?
That place to the south, was it a large structure?
Yeah. It did have some magical protection around it, though it seemed to be connected to the totems.
Well, if it's connected to the totems, and the Cinderclaw cult was setting up the totems to begin with, would it be safe?
That they don't... It's a fair assumption that they don't exist anymore, those barriers.
Then would it be safe to assume that that could be their hideout? Their headquarters?
That's where they keep their muffins.
If you take that down, you might destroy the Cinderclaw cult for good.
I think Bertha agrees with it, and Kai just holding up the keg of gunpowder.
The sound of crickets slowly starts chirping back up as you all stand around the edge of this arsenic-laced gold mine.
Well, Vic votes we go to um Evil Hideout. So and recover on the way because it'll take days anyway.
At least 3.
Is
Yeah,
And they
plenty of
won't
time to
expect
recover.
us.
Oh, I'm
office-
sure they are.
It's though, bear with my logic. It's so obvious that it's covert.
Sorry, Mitsu?
the office building is still intact, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Why don't we just camp there for the day, guys? We know this mine is clear.
Should we be trying to move away from the lightning if we think it's unnatural and spooky? Like, is it going to come over us over the night?
You guys want to move towards it?
And
I
what's
was considering at least away from it until people aren't dying, and then points to
The worst that would happen is the building will catch on fire, but we can easily escape that. It's better than camping at night where we can get struck by the lightning directly.
Malleus waves his hand. No, don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
You do know
and Isabella
You
can
know I have
build
a
a
camera.
shack on the fly.
Sorry, Isabella.
you do know I can make a cabin wherever we are, right?
And we
Yes,
have
but-
been using that a lot. So
Why
we won't
make a
exactly
cabin?
be camping.
Why make a cabin when there's a perfectly good cabin right here? Right here, right there.
Kai's gonna just turn to that cabin and cast Produce Flame on it.
Why? Why?
All
though?
right.
Why?
Now, as you throw the produce flame, you are aware that it used to be the alchemy lab, right?
Oh.
That might have skipped Kai's mind.
All right. Kai goes, listen, to stop arguments. Then Kai turns around, puts on a pair of sunglasses. As it explodes behind her. Someone goes with a magical, with a lightning alert, goes.
Vic says in confusion and horror in equal measure. It's just a what?
Well, I'm just proving that building was unsafe.
It was safer than being out in the open, but just not is about to stick a deep one. We don't have time to argue about this.
Building could have been made safe.
Okay. And out. Okay.
Alright, just for that, Kai, you're sleeping in the dog cage.
We have a dog cage. This is you. And then she turns around and sees like this egg, and Vic's like, "Where did that come from?" Dog cage, egg. Jeez.
No, the cage that
The
Oh.
puppy
Helen
was
said
in.
the giant dog was in.
Oh, the puppy, she says with air quotes. With
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
Right. Right. All right.
At least then you'll be safe too.
All right. Quick vote. Hands up who wants to stay here and camp. Who puts their hand?
Remember that this is a. You should also just say what character raises their hand because not everyone can be seen on stream.
Yeah. So Vic's got
Kai's doesn't have a hand up.
doesn't have a hand. Okay, who wants to go a bit further away from here to camp for the night?
Kai puts her hand up for that,
Kai puts a hand
Well-
up
and her tail and her other hand.
And who wants to rush off straight into the lightning to see what's causing it?
I
Just
point
say
to
raise.
Malleus. I point to Malleus's unconscious body and go, I think we need to rest, guys.
Alright.
As you get closer, you hear the slight sound of heavy breathing.
Well, it might be a bit hard dragging him into the forest. Maybe we should just. Yeah.
What would have been good is if we had dragged him into the intact building.
Alright. There's no other buildings around, is there? It was just that office?
Now there isn't.
Yeah, now there isn't because the sick bay was smushed by a giant
Protein!
Yeah, that was him.
Alright. Isabella puts her finger in the dirt and starts drawing around Malleus's body and makes the cozy cabin so that he just appears inside it.
I should hope he appears inside it and not underneath it.
Can I work it like that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you. He the bed just appears underneath him and he's just on the cot now. Okay. Most injured gets priority to the bed. Off you go. Opens the door.
Yeah, Vic agrees.
Yep.
Vic and Kai jump on the bed.
Vic needs a bed too because he's a mummy.
Vic, not exactly mother. Vic found egg. Also, Vic male.
And?
Yes. Yeah, and only females raise eggs.
And Vic didn't lay the egg. Vic looking after
Semantics.
the egg.
Semantics. How long does this egg take to hatch, by the way, Matt?
Who knows?
Alright, you do realize Vic is gonna be arguing with me for a long time about this. You might as well just accept it.
Alright. In the evening, is there anything anyone in particular wants to do?
Ample prayers to Apsu. Destroying focus points and spending those focus points to heal everyone.
Wonderful. Also, I'd like you to roll me a percentile. Kai.
Roasting various fruits over what's left of the alchemist's shack.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. They have a slight acidic smell to them.
And roast meat, remember that body was still in there.
Oh.
That's true.
44.
44. Alright, cool. Mitsu, what are you doing?
That is a very good question. She will probably be looking for bugs.
Roll me a survival check as you go looking around for bugs. And Isabella.
She'll make something over the little fire with rations just to make a stew or something because she looks like everyone's pretty worn out. And then with the coals of the fire, get it to a nice, not burning sort of thing, just a nice warm thing, and then make a little alcove so that if Vic wants to, he can put his egg there to keep it warm.
Wonderful.
But not cook it. Warm.
Also, roll me a percentile check, please, Isabella.
21.
21 for survival. You find plenty of bugs. Enough bugs for you and another person.
You don't know how to do it on that. I'll just have to get some real dice. Ooh, haven't done that in a while.
Alright, who wants bugs? Actually, no, Malice is unconscious. He can have bugs. He doesn't get a say in it.
47 for that percentile.
Yeah.
I'll put some crickets in the stew. It's protein. No one's going to taste it in the stew.
I mush him up to make a paste and I shove it down his throat with a spoon.
Let that go.
But not just any spoon. A spoon that has like one of those fine points on the end. It's kind of curled up a little bit.
Yep.
For those who don't know, that's a spoon for what you feed like baby birds.
Yeah, it's a hand rearing.
Yeah.
Spoon.
All right.
Mrs. Birching just full on bird feed it to.
Yeah, exactly. Night falls. Vic and Isabella, you both have very interesting yet different dreams. Vic, you see this pale horizon. The sky and ground take on this silver hue. Then the sun rises up. The silver disappears, and you see that the ground is not bare. It is barren. Ash and ruin lay waste the entire land before you. And it is not the sun that rises. It is a red dragon with golden hue. A giant gem. What appears to be cracked, embedded in the very sternum of this dragon. The dragon roars in pain and agony. You don't feel angry at it. Not wrathful, but sad. Isabella, your dream. You sit in a library filled with scrolls. You're learning. This is kind of a memory. You're almost learning. Bits and pieces of text and parchment fills your vision. On each one, the words dragon, draconic, worm. Each one telling a story of a giant draconic creature that could lay waste, that did lay waste to the world. And a story, a rumor, a whisper of this danger coming once again. Mitsu, your dreams are filled with gold and gems and pretty swords and shiny breastplates. And Kai, you're what appear to be in a Candyland. There are ice cream mountains and lollipop forests, and you smile as you run across it, setting flame to everything in your path. A pair of gumdrops come up to you and say, "Please don't destroy our home." And you go, "Home? What home?" As you pick one up and eat it. Anyway, you all wake up somewhat refreshed. Yeah, what do you wish to do this morning? It is still overcast. Though the lightning does not crackle. But a sheer veil of that misty rain covers the land.
Is Jose still with us?
I'm sorry?
Is Jose still with us?
Yes, he is. In fact, he kept watch the entire time, as none of you set up a watch.
Jose?
Yes.
You're familiar with the history of the fall of the Great Shadow, aren't you?
Yes and no. I do not know specifics, only general. Our storyteller knows the full tale.
To your memory, what's the thing that um that bound Great Shadow? Something to do with crystal in his chest.
I do not think so. There are no stories of something like that. Well, as far as I can tell. Maybe my daughter might know.
Okay, just was in dream, and Vic describes the dream to him.
That sounds like a warning. Well, anyway, it looks like you have this well in hand. I shall go and rest, and then I'll report back to Rakoval.
Maybe tell daughter about Vic's dream.
Of course. He makes his way outside, and he seems to fashion a hammock out of various pieces of, rather expertly, in fact, almost masterful. Some would even say legendary craftsmanship, as he crafts a hammock. Immediately gets into it and falls asleep.
Okay.
Yep.
Would Isabella have been close by to hear what Vic was saying to?
Just say.
Thank you.
Yes, probably.
Okay.
How big is your hut?
Small.
So most likely.
Like it's small, like smaller than your average room, I think. It was like a one-room hut. Okay, would Isabella have any recollection of a dragon that's had the gem in the chest from her studies?
Roll me a study check. A study check.
Study check? Would that be Lord Dragon check?
No.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, roll me a Lord Draconic. Draconic Lord check.
Okay. Total of 20?
Not that you can tell.
Okay.
Not that you remember.
Okay. Interesting. What was the bad guy dragon's name again?
The hawk.
The Hawk. Did it look like the Hawk?
It was big and red, and leaning over to make sure that Jose is out of earshot with his sleeping. Like, yes, the hawk is a red dragon, so possibly. In Dreamland was wasteland, so could be combination of his binding, could be dream of his release, could be nothing, could just be dream.
Then again, how many of your dreams lately have just been dream?
You think back to where you see Mitsu and a dream where Mitsu's head turned into a beetle, and she offered a worm. She was like, "Here you go, Vic, eat this."
Not all dreams are prophetic.
Just be careful.
Hopefully, everyone else's dreams were better.
So, what is your plan for today?
Well, are we gonna go find the source of the lightning, or are we gonna go back to the village?
Is
Or-
lightning still happening?
No, there is no more lightning.
Oh, look at that. Problem solved.
Some things
Yeah.
just sort themselves out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we didn't immediately rush off afterwards. It resolved itself, and now the entire world is doomed.
Precisely.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Mm.
We don't know exactly what it means, so it's fine. Ignorance is bliss.
Well, time to go home, guys. Our job is done.
I want to see what the hell the goblins have done to our fortress.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah. But
It's
Mitsu,
still standing.
do you want the shinies?
I have a fortress and I've got shinies.
But do you want to take the shinies away from the Cinder Claws?
I don't really care about the Cinder Claws.
Mitsu goes, what are the Santa Claus anyway?
Exactly. Exactly. Just means squat to Mitsu.
I mean, those shinies would be really good to help get Hell Knight Hill back and restored. Think of how much we could do with it.
Mm.
And I have
Mitsu
plans.
bites her tongue as not to alert everyone about her pouches.
Oh, what you have pouch-wise would not be enough to restore Citadel Altarian to its fullest.
I don't care.
You could probably use a couple more to get those gold-plated cannons.
Yeah, and I could probably find those shinies closer to home.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you have a
Where
whole
Mitsu
town.
already is a hero.
Yeah, you can definitely go raid some of the local towns like Breach Hill.
Oh, raid. Fine, but one more. This is it. After this, I'm done.
Just one more adventure.
Thank you.
So, what do you wish to do?
Do we want to wait for Jose to finish with his sleep?
Good idea.
Or
Or do to carry him.
No, I don't think that's I don't think it's a good idea to rouse a warrior when he's sleeping. You might lose a finger.
Pretty sure he knows where we're going anyway.
It's easy. One of us. Mitsu, how strong are you?
That depends on why you're asking.
You and I just take an end of the hammock and carry him. That way.
No.
Just carry the entire hammock.
No, that's fine. He can stay where he is.
I'll stay
It's
with
not like
him.
you're gonna set fire to it or anything, are you?
I'll stay with him for now. Malleus speaks up. I'll watch over him and catch up with you after.
thank you, Malleus. And that actually works out better because you know where we're going and you can tell him where we're going.
Exactly. Just don't die.
Well, here's some fruit. Some roasted fruit. It has a slight tang to it, though.
Thank you.
You talking to me?
Well, everyone sets off?
Yes.
Alright, wonderful. Now, it'll take 3 days to get there, 2 of them by boat. You still have that little kayak boat thing, right?
Yep.
That you're obviously carrying around with you everywhere you go?
I'm pretty sure we stashed it by the bank.
Yeah.
Alright, wonderful.
Let's just hope Vic's friend hasn't stolen it.
Yes, speaking of which, has there been any notes from the secret
No.
admirer
No, there has not.
regarding... Oh, none.
None at all.
It might have been Hazel.
So we still don't know who it is.
No.
Kai can cast water breathe. If we
Or
don't have the boat.
Or we can just take the boat.
The boat is still there. Alright, you begin rowing. Now, it takes 2 days, and nothing eventful takes place, I should say, during that period of time. You all get up back to full health. You find that the river continues on, but there's this marshy type area. Now, it's not exactly a river, but it's marshy, but you can still row the boat through it. It's too deep to walk. As you get closer, you see thick roots of gnarled trees. They seem to be crisscrossing this portion of the jungle. And up ahead, you see a squat fortress. It seems to be made of this red clay, and it rises out of the murky water than which you ride on. Surrounding the fortress are familiar dragon-headed shaped pillars. Burn marks indicate that they were once lit, and now they are not. How do you wish to make your approach?
Kai's gonna use stealth.
How?
She's gonna keep to the dimmer areas
Of the boat?
She's on the boat. Still on the boat.
Because we're in marsh water now.
Hmm.
You can jump into the water.
She does have darkness. Hey guys, do you want a spot that's hard to see through for anyone trying to attack us?
Vic looks around for such a spot.
How high is this marsh?
How deep, you mean? You don't know.
Oh, well,
It's murky. But
there's no clear path.
no, the fortress itself, rises 15 feet out of the water. There are several 30-foot high watchtowers.
Or do you want to go somewhere downstream or upstream of this place and go ashore where they can't exactly see us from those watchtowers?
Maybe good idea. Other plan being maybe make net to cover both and try to slowly sneak both up. But maybe go around watchtower is a good idea.
The other alternative to your net idea is I cast darkness on the boat.
Then just need to look at dark spot and know something's wrong.
Details.
How many watchtowers? That we can see?
Several.
Alright.
A multitude.
And they're like in open areas with no shrubs or anything around?
Yes. You see that this is in the center of what appears to be a clearing.
That's irritating.
Well, I say clearing, but it's more like a lake. That's the map that they are on. Now let me make this map slightly smaller so that you, my friends in the chat, can see it. Like so.
Should we wait until it's starting to get dark so it's also possibly harder to see us?
Probably a good idea. But whilst waiting, let's make plan.
Hmm.
So you're just kind of sitting there on your rowboat. Yes?
Sounds like it.
Alright. You start sitting on your rowboat. Now the map should be shared with you guys in the Discord. You're approaching from the north.
And each of the dragon totems is doubling as a watchtower?
No. They are dragon totems that once were lit and now are not.
Hmm.
There are various watchtowers coming out from the fortress itself, which are not pictured here because, unfortunately, there is no 3D image of of a map like this. It's only the 2D image, so you just have to imagine the towers poking you in the eye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. When I was last here, that one was lit, that one was lit, and I think, oh yeah, that one was lit.
Okay. Obviously, progress has been made.
Hmm.
Okay. So the watchtowers are pointing out in all directions?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Well, where's front door? Or where's a door?
You don't see any on this side.
We can see all the colours the totems are.
Yes. Only on the south western side. So you see the green, green and blue. If you roll around, you'll be able to see the others too.
Did we make a note of which colours are which magic energy?
No,
I,
no, you do
I
not.
assume we would have, but I do remember the last one was yellow, wasn't it?
Hmm.
Last one was yellow, and that stuns us.
Indigo. Indigo stunned you.
The last one for mine.
Yeah, that was an indigo one.
Oh, I thought that was yellow.
No.
Oh.
Okay, well then that.
Which one? Which colour was the lightning again?
I believe it was the blue one.
Hmm.
And I know one froze us, but I don't remember which color it was.
They did look like they were once lit with fire, but now they do not. And the barrier that separated, the barrier that they were holding up, Kai, you remember seeing, is no longer there.
Yep.
Such a champion. Vic, you've got some resistance to lightning energy, right?
Well, Vic is somewhat resistant to lightning.
Hmm. Because I don't know if these things are going to turn back on again.
What does Kai's arcane sense see about these things?
They are magical, but they seem to be being deactivated.
I suppose we'll just risk it for now and go in.
Maybe try to find entrance.
Those kind of help.
Really? I thought you just like tunnel underneath and just pop up in the middle.
Unless Kai wants to use explosive to make entrance.
Hey, Mitsu. Roll me a perception check.
That's an idea. We set explosive on the other side and then come. First, we need to know where the main entrance is, but we set explosive on one end and then go to the actual entrance. Get everyone looking the wrong way.
Rolled a 33 for perception.
You see a log kind of floating past.
A log or a log?
No log.
Yeah, I don't trust you, Matt.
What do you mean? I am the most trustworthy person here.
Except for the fact that you're a GM and you're sadistic.
I mean, only a little bit. And when I mean it floats past you, I mean in the opposite direction of where you are.
Wait, are we going with the current or against the current?
There's no
Is there-
current.
Yeah, okay, it didn't just float. Guys, a log swam by.
A lot.
So just don't go swimming.
Precisely.
Now, we just climb the wall, maybe.
Mitsu's pretty much ignoring everyone and keeping a watchful eye on the water.
Yep.
And if anyone's tails are hanging over the edge of the boat, I tuck them back into the boat.
As you turn to look, the log has disappeared.
Yeah, okay. So I'm on high alert now.
So, is there like a water thing all around this building, or
Yep.
is it like?
It's
Okay.
all water.
Oh, okay. Should
with
we
trees
try
growing
to-
out of it.
Oh, okay. It's like a swampy bog sort of thing. Can we, I guess, slowly row the boat around the perimeter to see where we can find the entrance?
Oh, definitely. You row the boat around the perimeter, and you see that the entrance, the official entrance, is to the north, to the south of this thing.
Do we see anyone as we're doing this?
Roll a perception check.
Okie dokie.
Just Isabella or everyone?
You can all roll me a perception check if you want.
Okay.
18.
27.
Yep.
24.
You seem to catch.
Another 33.
All right, everyone who got above a 25. Nope, sorry, 26. Can see something flashing on what might be a rampart. A glint of steel, maybe, or iron?
I think we're good.
I think they're waiting for us.
Roll me a reflex save, everyone. As something massive hits the side of the boat.
If Mitsu was still on high alert. but
She is
yeah,
on high
reflex,
alert.
was it?
Yep, in fact, not only can Mitsu do a reflex, she can also do an attack of opportunity if she so wished.
Yes, I'm gonna bop this thing.
How does a 35 sound?
35 sounds good. You hold on to the boat.
The paladin got 31 on reflex.
33 reflex, and let me just roll attack.
Yep.
The springy sorcerer only got 22.
That's fine.
Okay.
The important thing is the boat turns.
Does a 25 hit?
No, it doesn't. Your sword bounces off a scaly hide.
I knew it!
Now, you see this little log, right? And you're like, oh yeah, that's a crocodile. Then the log gets bigger. And bigger. And bigger. And bigger. And a moor appears with multiple teeth, the smallest the same size as you, Mitsu. As a creature, crocodilian and primeval. A Dion, I should have learned how to pronounce this. A Dion Shishish. A Dion Shish. A crocodile dinosaur appears out of the marshy water. Great job, Matt. Nailed it.
Hashtag professional.
Yeah. Appears. Well, I would just say its head appears from out of the water. Yes, a crocodile. Yeah, that thing. It is. Imagine a crocodile, right? But like huge.
Crocodilo.
Yeah, yeah. But think of it as
Crocodilio.
yeah. Just think of it as a massive, probably about the same size like a sailing ship.
Lovely.
But long, not high. It's something that could take a look at the Tyrannosaurus Rex and go, yeah, I'll take that.
Yay.
It's a huge creature. And you know what? I think it's time for initiative, don't you?
Sure. Nothing beats a old-fashioned canoe battle.
Yeah, exactly. Lucky. Yep. Let's hear some initiative. Let's hear some perception checks.
36 for Kai.
36 for Kai.
So initiative is perception.
Yes, please.
Oh, wait, sorry. Sorry, I just realised I've got the 27. Sorry.
27 for Kai.
Yeah, I nearly went for reflex save then.
29.
29 for Mitsu.
23 for Isabella.
23 for Isabella.
20 for Vic.
20 for Vic. And also, just for good measure, because I can, they get that number. Isabella, what's your perception score?
Score is it's a +10.
Alright. Alright, wonderful. Mitsu, you're quick off the mark, as per usual. Your greatsword bounced off this scaly hide. As you look this thing in the eye, you see this almost primeval, angry presence.
Yep.
What do you wish to do?
I'm gonna attempt to whack it again.
Yep.
With a power attack.
Yes.
Yes.
Raising up your greatsword, you're like, nah. And you attempt to power attack this thing.
How does a 35 sound?
A 35 hits.
Hey. Not critically?
Yep.
Oh. 17 damage.
17 damage. Nice. Raising your greatsword, you oh, that's a good one, Laura. That's great. I love it. Thank you. It's a great plot twist card. Raising your greatsword, you deal a mighty slash against this creature. 17, you said?
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, two more things you can do, sorry.
Yes, 2 now. Gotta have a look at how I do this. Is it at all possible for me to simultaneously power attack and intimidating strike?
No, intimidating strike's its own thing.
Alright, I intimidate strike this time.
Alright. Just letting you know, it's going to be very difficult. But you can go for it. Alright, you'll give it a go.
Even if I don't intimidate it, I'm gonna potentially hopefully do damage.
Alright, raising your greatsword again, you attempt to sink it into the creature.
33?
33 hits. Does not intimidate.
Pretty sure it's automatic.
For what the situation is, no, it is not intimidated.
Alright. 18 damage.
18 damage. Nice. That it'll take.
I just read. If I hit and deal damage, the target is frightened 1.
Alright, that's fine then. 18 damage you said, right?
Yes.
Alright. The creature roars with bellowing echo, snarling and hissing. It looks at you and it does not look happy. Its eyes, its second eyelid kind of opens up and it stares you down, specifically Mitsu.
I had another go, but that's okay.
You sure you don't want to do anything else?
No, I don't want to do anything
Alright,
else.
cool.
I'm gonna try and steady the boat.
Alright, Kai, you're up. This creature peered up from the marshes and looks like it's about to swallow Mitsu whole. Literally.
How far are we away from the wall of this place?
Probably, I'd say around 15 feet.
Okay, because
And when I say wall, you mean feet, one of its legs. One of the legs, because it's being suspended up from the water.
15 feet. Trying to work out how hard that is to jump. Okay. That's it. Okay, so long jump. So I just started looking up how difficult it is possibly to jump.
Yep.
So to leap 20 feet. So you say 15 feet, right?
Yep.
So as long as she's got the runner, she
You don't get much of a run up.
even with quick jump.
You're on a boat.
Yeah, I just check what quick jump does. Sorry, if that's all right.
That's alright.
I believe quick jump lets you do it as one action rather than 2 or more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because other plan is start rowing.
That was Vic's plan.
Yeah, ramming speed. Yep. Yep. Use quick jump. Okay, so quick jump is single action to jump instead of 2, and you don't have to form an initial stride.
Which is lucky, because you have no room to stride.
Yep. Probably first action spider climb,
Yep.
which is first 2 actions,
Yep.
and that lasts 10 minutes, and then second jump 15
Alright.
feet.
Alright. I'd like to imagine that Kai goes, you got this, right, guys? Yeah, you got this. You got this. I'll see you around. Immediately jumps out of the boat. Roll me an athletics check.
Way ahead of you. That's a total of 31.
With a 31, you jump over to one of the legs holding this fortress up, and you stick to it.
Yep. You guys just Kai's just sort of giving some hand gestures of come towards her.
It's fine. Don't worry about it, guys. All right.
That's her turn.
All right. We're gonna play the first plot twist card from tonight's game. Backstabbed. Hey Mitsu, you're going to love this. You're gonna love this a lot.
I can tell.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Let's take a look. Now, first of all, you hear the sound of twanging bows. Does a 29 hit you?
Yes.
Does a 26 hit you?
No.
Alright, cool. Well, then the third one won't hit you either. Alright, so one arrow stabs you right in the back. Ooh. You're going to take 6 points of damage as an arrow hits you straight in the center of the back.
Ow. Where did that come from?
Vic, your turn.
Well, Vic is going to keep rowing towards where Kai is on the pillar bridge thing.
Alright, cool. Does a nat 20 hit you?
I believe in that 20
Alright.
auto hits in the system.
Alright.
Yeah, this is that'll be a credit.
You're going to take 8 points of damage as one arrow sticks into your back as well.
Isn't the egg on Vic's back?
Oh no. The egg's going to take 6. The egg's going to take 8 points of damage. You hear
Or would you have taken it off in the boat?
In the boat, he probably would have taken it off for safety reasons and just had it sitting in the boat.
Oh, lucky. Alright, Vic is going to take 8 points of damage as an arrow hits him straight in the back.
Ah.
The other one's going to miss completely. Now, Isabella, you know what? You shouldn't miss out on the fun either, should you?
Suppose not.
No, not at all. Alright, tell me. And this is the lower one. Okay. Does a 22 hit you?
No, it doesn't actually.
Ah, cool. Wonderful. Does a 27 hit you?
Yep.
Wonderful. You are also going to take 3 points of damage as an arrow hits you straight in the back.
3 points? Okie dokie.
As you all turns around, you notice that these arrows have been buggified. These bugged arrows. As you have been stabbed in the back at ranged. Wonderfuls! We then go to you, Isabella.
Okay. I turned in the direction of where the arrow came from.
Yep. You see on the battlements of this great fortress, this place, 6 boggins.
How many feet away are they?
Well, using trigonometry, there's roughly 15 feet across, 20 foot high. So we're probably looking at 25 feet diagonally, give or take roughly.
Great! How does a fireball sound?
You can definitely use a fireball.
Mm-hmm. Okay. At the boggins.
All right. Now, I'm assuming they're entitled to a reflex save, right?
Roll plus appears, dealing 6. It doesn't say they get a... Oh, yeah, basic reflex. Yep.
Wonderful! All right, ready for this? It's gonna go
Okay,
incredibly...
roll exactly.
Sorry?
I guess it has half damage, right, if they succeed?
Basic reflex save? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta roll regardless.
All right, reflex. Wonderful.
Although if they crit fail,
Where's
they
the
actually take
extra
more
roll
damage.
Dice? Where's my other dice? Aha! All right. So we got a 21.
Okay, am I measuring against my AC, or what's the DC on this?
It should be there on your page somewhere. Typically
Under
it's your...
spells.
Yeah, it should be...
It's DC. Oh, sorry, DC is 26.
Alright, so 1 fails.
Right.
2 fails.
Yep.
1 succeeds. 3 fails. 4 fails. 5 fails. So of them fails and 1 succeeds.
Okay. If they fail, they take 15 points. If they succeed, they get 7 points.
Alright, so 15. No, you are still alive. B2, B3, B4, B5, B6. Wow, Bananas and Pajamas has so many more new siblings. 15, 15, 15, 7, 15, 15. Wonderful. He looks up and this ball of flames explodes on the battlements of this scene. Now, this is not a quiet spell, is it?
Suppose not.
I
It's an act verbal, so
meant when it explodes.
sure, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not assuming it's quiet either. Cool.
Oops.
Alright, that's enough for Goblin voice. We then go to you, Vic.
You say that now, Matt, but just you wait.
Just you wait. Just you wait.
Oh wait, nope, sorry, I'm mistaken. It is the crocodile monster. The crocodile monster, because Isabella was 4. Wait, did I miss
by the
someone?
way, it's
1, 2,
because I've got the 3 of the
Three.
things, so
4, 5. Yeah, it's the crocodile monster. Ready? Mitsu? First thing it's going to do is going to do a bite attack. Okay? You're going to love this. So, first of all, does a bite attack. Oh. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Alright, where's my D10?
Ugh. You don't even ask if it hits?
No.
It hits.
It just hits.
Alright.
Oh, sorry, I should rephrase. Does a nat 20 hit you?
Yeah.
With a total of 42.
Pretty hard to dodge that.
Alright, so it rolled pretty low. Okay.
Hmm.
So that's 26 plus 6 is 32 points of damage.
32. Get my calculator up.
Yep.
No, it's not that. Calculator, not calendar. Alright. What was 32, was it?
32.
Yep.
He's then going to do a free grab attempt.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 37 grab you?
What am I comparing it to?
Your athletics DC, which is your athletics score plus 10.
Oh, what was your...
37.
Yes.
Alright. So, these giant mouth grabs Mitsu's arms where a greatsword is. Then they hold on.
Yep.
You're not any bigger than a large creature, are you?
No. Medium.
Alright. It's then going to flick its head up with you and attempt to swallow you.
Uh-huh.
It swallows you. You're
Are
now
you,
in...
are you including the penalties for being frightened?
Yes, I am. Sorry. I should say again. With a penalty, okay. Does a 31 beat your athletics DC?
No.
It doesn't beat your athletics DC.
No.
A 31. Good. All right. So it doesn't get to swallow you. You manage to resist as it attempts to
hang
throw
on,
you back.
31, yes. 31 does beat me.
Oh, okay. 31 does beat it. All right. So it throws its head back, and Vic and Isabella, you see Mitsu disappear inside its maw.
See? Vic's not the only one that gets eaten.
Alright. Ready for a little bit of more damage, Mitsu? Just a little bit more. You'll be fine, right?
Yeah.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Take another 11 points of damage. As you start getting compressed by the throat and jaw of this creature. All right, that's the dinosaur's turn. Vic, now it's your turn.
Isn't Kai sometime before me?
Kai is number 2. He already went. Kai locked onto the edge of the thing, edge of the temple.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think the biggest priority for us at the moment is kind of get the boat to the basically where Kai is, so we're on a somewhat more secure footing.
So you're just gonna leave me in the stomach of this?
Oh no, I'm certain that thing is going to be following us. But fighting on a boat with everything and unstable footing, probably not going to be something that ends well. So probably get somewhere a little more secure first. Hopefully fight to a more stable footing, maybe. So yeah, at least going somewhere that can secure the boat.
All right, you grab hold of the oars and you start power paddling your way over to Kai. Yes?
Yep.
Yep, wonderful. You'll be able to make it there in 1 turn.
Vic does so.
Oh, sorry, 1 action.
Ah. Okay. Well, Vic gets there. It's like, okay, rope. Vic used rope on harness. Looks around. Anyone has spare rope?
You look around. The bag that usually had the odds and bits is now gone.
With Mitsu.
Kai does have some spare rope.
Is Kai within reach?
Yes.
Well, Vic will go up. It's like, whilst trying to rummage through Kai's bag for the it's like, sorry, Vic needs rope and secure boat.
Yeah, I don't even know why I keep that thing half the time.
Okay.
You hold up what appears to be a rubber chicken.
Kai, why?
I don't know. I just found it.
It was on the side of the road. I just picked it up.
Well, Vic stuffs it back in and tries to pull out something. Tries to find the rope amongst all of Kai's mess.
Alright, you do indeed find the rope.
Okay.
Third action, tie the boat to the foot, the leg.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Right, we then go to, back at the top of initiative, to Mitsu. Mitsu, you are currently in the throat of this creature. It's a little bit difficult to use your greatsword in here. You feel compressed, crushed, as all the sides seem to be closing in on you. What do you wish to do? You are currently muted.
Yes. I'm trying to find where I can roll my beak attack. Because it's not
right.
listed in my weapons.
Just roll me a d20 and take one away from your. Just roll a great sword and take one away from it.
Oh, hang on. Nope, that doesn't work. Wait, roll what?
Roll a d20 and take one away. So roll your great sword and then just take one from it.
Well, that's not helpful, but sure. $33.
All right, raising your beak up with the little room you have, you start pecking into the neck of this dinosaur.
I just bite.
You just start biting into the dinosaur's soft flesh there. All right.
Yeah.
Roll me some damage. I think it was a d6 for your peck attack.
I don't know. I can't see it.
Let's say it's a d6 for now. D6 plus your strength.
I thought it was higher than that, but okay. Hang on, let's see if I can find it. Yep, not even listed in unarmed.
All right.
Um,
Just roll me a d6 for now. You'll be fine.
yeah.
Your big unarmed attack deals 1d6 piercing damage. Is of the rolling weapon group. Has the finesse and unarmed traits.
So I was right about the d6. That doesn't happen very often, does it?
Do I add my strength?
Yes. Absolutely.
Alright, that would be a 7.
Alright, with a 7, you start pecking into the neck. Well, inside the neck of this thing. It does taste a little gamey. But yes, you do manage to make some dents and penetrate into it.
Oh, I just keep going.
Alright, nice.
All 3.
All 3. Alright, keep rolling those hits. What did you
I'm
get?
guessing a 21 doesn't hit.
21 does not hit, unfortunately.
How about a nat 20?
That'll do it. Now, I would perhaps encourage the use of a hero point at this point in time.
Uh-huh.
If you wanted to. Not saying you have to. Not saying you should. Actually, you shouldn't.
You know what? I'm gonna anyway.
You're gonna anyway? Use a hero point?
Yeah.
What do you want to
I
use
don't-
with that? What do you want to do with that hero point?
I don't know, what were you suggesting?
I was suggesting maybe you wanted to get out of the jaws of this creature.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Yep.
But not peck out of the mouth, peck out from underneath the throat.
I don't think that's possible.
Why? It's
'Cause
soft
it-
and fleshy.
Not the scale part.
That's what the hero point's for.
Roll me the last. Roll me the damage for the pack. Roll me the damage for the pack.
So that wasn't nat 20, so that's a critical hit.
Yep. So roll me the damage. We'll base that on it, shall we?
Alright. I rolled a 6 on my d6.
Of course you did.
Yep. And strength is plus. Where is it? 4.
So that's
10.
12 plus 8,
Well. Yep.
which will be 20.
Yep.
Yep. All right. You don't manage to peck through underneath, so you don't manage to give it a piercing through its throat.
Mhm.
But the dinosaur does rear up and you see the throat start constricting. And then it kind of pushes you out. Mitsu, you sail through the air. For a brief moment, you let your vestigial wings open up as you just kind of sail through the air.
Yeah. Did it also spit out my greatsword with me, or do I have to go
I
back
assumed
for
you
it?
were holding on to that for dear life.
Yes. Yes, I would, because I would hate to go back in there for it.
Alright, you sail through the air, and let's find out. Yeah, right, and land in the center of these bogged swamp seers. They look at you with like this look of surprise and confusion. I assume you look at them the same?
No, I give them a look as if I totally meant to do that.
Alright, cool. We then go to Kai.
So Mitsu's currently up on the wall.
Yeah, you saw Mitsu fly across.
Well,
You're getting left behind there, Kai.
yeah. Well, she probably should lend Mitsu a hand then. So she's going to run up onto the wall.
I mean, I'd say Mitsu looks pretty on top of things, but sure.
Yep.
Matthew loses his hero point. All right,
Yep.
Kai, you start climbing up the wall with your spider climb.
Yep. My movement speed is 40 at the moment.
You can make it to the top without too much hassles in a single move.
Yep. Is she right beside any of these boggarts?
She's in the center of them. They're kind of just crowding around her as she's lying on the ground.
Yeah. Well,
the boggards are all looking at her with a slight of confusion. You see that most of them seem to have like these burn marks on their shoulders and stomachs and stuff.
Yep. Yeah, she'll probably move up behind one of them.
Yep.
Are they aware of her is the question.
Roll me a stealth check.
Sure. Nat 20, so that's a total of
No, they do
38.
not know you're there.
Well, first step. Actually, this would be the situation for mirror image.
Yes.
So she casts that on herself first.
Yep. Just so you know, the moment you cast mirror image, your stealth will probably disappear, as it is a verbal and somatic component part of.
Yep, understandable.
Alright, you start casting mirror image, and I think 6 Kais suddenly appear around a circle.
Yep.
Cool. Alright, so you have Mitsu in the center, surrounded by 6 boggards, surrounded by 6 Kais.
Yep.
Nice.
So it's not quite 6, I don't think. So it's 3 other Kais now.
Ah. So how many altogether?
So there's a total of 4 Kais.
Alright, so you have Mitsu, 6 boggards, 4 Kais. Do you stand on the cardinal direction? On each cardinal direction? To make a nice little mandala?
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
I suggest you... this question for me. Do you fear the dark? If so, I suggest you may want to swim for it. That's more preferable.
No. The other boggards go.
Your funeral.
Anything else, Kai?
Move, mirror image, that's all she can do.
Alright, wonderful. We then go to the swamp seers. Alright. They're all just going to drop their bows. And you know what? They're gonna do something cool. They're gonna do something really cruel. They're going to ribbit rather heartedly, almost terrifyingly. Mitsu and Kai, can you please roll me a will save? As half start terrifyingly croaks.
18.
How's a 23 sound?
Just by the skin of your teeth. Mitsu, you become terrified on the ground as these boggards start croaking. You become frightened one. The other half. Oh no, you're gonna hate this, Mitsu. Seems like it's your session tonight. Alright. Mitsu, I then need you to roll me a fortitude save as well as you, Kai.
Sure. Not quite as great on the fort save.
What did you get?
Just be a second, because I can't math at the moment.
That's alright.
20.
20. Alright. Mitsu?
Oh, 1 second, I'm in the frightened condition.
Yeah.
Fortitude 25.
Well, then you're fine, which is good. Lucky. Alright. Kai, you're going to take 8 points of sonic damage. As these, as half, 3 of them destructively croak at you.
So 8 damage, was it?
8 damage.
Yep.
Oh, that's unfortunate as well. Alright. That's the end of their turn. We then go to Isabella.
Yep.
You're on the boat.
Mm-hmm. Am I the only one on the boat?
Nope. Vic's on the boat as well, but Vic is making their way over to the edge to climb up the leg.
Alright. Where's the crocodile?
The crocodile is currently retching up. A bit of greenish blood pours from its mouth.
Mm-hmm. Is Mitsu out of the mouth?
Oh yeah, you saw Mitsu fly across the air and land on the ramparts above.
In that case, I'll follow suit and get off the boat to where everyone else is going.
Alright. You're gonna have to roll me an athletics check as you attempt to climb the leg.
Athletics, okay. 19?
19. There are handholds that will help assist you climb up, but you won't be able to make it to the top. You'll take another move action to get to the top.
Okay.
Do you wish to do that?
Yep.
Cool. Roll me another athletics check.
Okay. 22.
With a 22, you make it to the top, and as you see Mitsu on the ground covering her ears, and you see 4 Kais surrounding. You see Mitsu being surrounded by 6 boggards. All of them are croaking. Mitsu's on the ground covering her ears, and you see 4 Kais on the cardinal direction surrounding the 6 boggards, also holding her ears.
Okay.
Everyone's holding their ears. It's a terrible thing.
I can't do that till next turn. Can't use any of these spells till next turn. And I could. No, that's just AC. That's not going to help with whatever the heck they're doing. Like, boosting AC is not going to stop the sound messing with them, is it?
You don't think so?
No. Okay, in that case, all I can do now is just get my claws out.
Alright, you take out your claws. Ready to deal some damage.
Mm-hmm.
We then go to the crocodile. The crocodile is going to retch It's going to take one look, and what's he gonna do? Let's find out. No, it's not worth it. The crocodile slinks off into the jungle. Right. We then go to Vic. It's your turn.
Well, Vic needs to get up there, and with that thing around, the egg is not safe in the boat. So Vic puts the egg on his back and climbs up.
All right. Athletics check as you attempt to climb up. Don't roll a 1.
Hey Matt,
Yeah.
guess what I rolled?
A 1.
No, total of 27.
Oh, wonderful. You can easily make your way up to the top.
Fantastic. Now, the leg I'm on is still sloped, correct? Or
Yes.
am I up on top with the platform?
You're up to the platform.
Okay. Does there seem to be a safe-ish corner Vic can put the egg down at?
At this point, no. There is not.
Okay.
You're gonna have to fight with Eggy on your back. Quick, someone pick number quick, someone pick number 6 again.
Well, okay. Well, sword and shield out. Actually, drawing those would be
Another action.
yeah. So I guess that's it.
All right. We will then go back to the top of initiative with Mitsu. Mitsu, you're on the ground.
Yep.
Yep.
Now, what does frighten do again?
-1 on everything.
-1 on everything. Alright, and it's how is it only for a round?
Yep.
Cool. I'll stand up.
Yep.
And there are 6 buggers around me.
Yes, there are.
Am I dead in the center of all of them? Or
Yes,
am I close to
exactly in the
some?
center.
How far away are they?
They're all in melee range.
Good. Let's see what I can do. What do I have in my
And thus she cleaved and cleaved and cleaved and cleaved and cleaved and cleaved and cleaved.
Yeah.
That's an old Pathfinder joke if you get it.
Mm-hmm. I just go up to whichever one's the loudest and start hacking at him.
All
Tell him
right.
to shut up.
You shush. Roll me an attack.
Can I power attack when frightened?
Yes, you can.
Okay. And be a +1 then. So 28.
28 hits.
Frightened doesn't affect damage, does it?
I don't think it does.
Oh,
It's
18 damage.
it just checks DC checks and rolls. It didn't say damage.
Okay. 18 damage.
18 damage. Nice.
Is he still alive?
Yep, he's still alive.
I'll hit him again.
You're gonna hit him again?
Power attack.
Alright, nice. One more power attack.
21.
21 just hits by the skin of your teeth.
Good. 22 damage.
Tell me how you do it.
So these are The frog boggins, yep.
Yep.
And they're croaking by puffing up their throats.
Yep.
Can I just hit it till it deflates and keep hitting it?
Yeah, of course. So what it does is that the boggin goes, and you're like, oh no, you don't. You slice through its cut, and you hear like this as the neck slowly deflates.
That was to me.
All right, Kai.
Well, Kai's going to do what Kai does. And she's going to do a special kind of Kai. Distracting spell strike
All right.
with Ray of Frost.
All right.
So first up, the deception check
Yep.
against their perception.
Yep.
So, does a 22 beat their perception?
No, it does not.
Okay, so that Kai didn't do its distraction.
You missed it
Oh,
by
well.
one.
Oh well, at the very least. How does a 25 sound?
A
Hit.
25 hits.
Okay, so that's purposes of D6. So sword.
Yep.
So that is a total of 9 plus 4, so 13, and then the spell Ray of Frost.
Yep.
We've got the D4 already here. Okay, so that's 2 plus 1 plus 4, 13.
Oh, you do a sizable amount of damage to this boggart. The boggart itself drops to their knee, but they look up and they go.
And then she triggers Arcane Cascade.
Alright. What does that do?
Well, she just became a little bit more shadowy,
Yep.
slightly faster, and she hits harder.
Nice, I like it. Is there anything else you can do this turn?
Nope.
Alright, then we go to the Seers. They cannot do that. Oh, actually, two of them can do their Sonic Croaks. You're also not frightened. Importantly, Mitsu. Very importantly, you're not frightened. Everyone else, roll me a Fortitude save.
Is that including Kai?
Roll me a D4. Remember, you're number one. Always number one.
Yep. That's a 4.
Alright, no, you do not need to.
Yep.
But everyone else will.
18th Isabella.
Yep.
28.
Yep. Mitsu?
You said accept me.
No, I said except Kai, sorry.
Oh, okay. Fortitude was it?
Yep.
$27.
You're fine. It was only Isabella that got below 20.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Isabella, unfortunately, you're taking 17 points of sonic damage.
Okay.
Now, the other two, the other three, they're going to take out their staffs, swing them around, and attempt to knock some sense into, well, Kai, to be honest, because there's too many of them. Yes, Vic, I know.
How far away are they?
From you specifically?
Yes.
Melee range.
Right.
But there's also 4 Kais.
Hmm.
Yep. Alright, so Kai, the first stick, whatcha! First stick will automatically miss. It'll actually hit himself in his head. So it's going because he was silly and started waving his stick around. And he was using that with 2 hands, so that means he'll take some D8 damage.
Would you like to lie down for a bit?
The Boggin will take 13 points of damage additionally to itself. Right. The other Boggin is going to be a little bit more careful and attempt to just hit one of you. Alright. Does a 22 hit you?
22?
Yeah.
Nope.
Alright. Your images dance away without getting hit. This one's slightly better. Does a 24 hit you?
Nope.
Alright. How about a nat 20?
That will.
Roll me a d4.
And that's a miss.
Alright. One of your images disappears as the Boggin swings their staff and it goes through them.
I liked her.
3 Kais remain. We then go to Isabella.
Yep.
Your ears are drumming with this sonic energy, giving you a slight headache. Well, I wouldn't say slight, it gives you a bit of a headache.
Yep. Are all the Boggins causing the sound at the same time?
No, 2 of them are.
Alright. So the one closest to me,
Yes.
can I cast blindness on them?
Yeah, of course.
Yep.
Now,
So
I assume the one gets entitled to a fortitude save.
he does.
How does a 27 sound?
He beats it.
Ah, damn. You attempt to cast blindness on this one, but it looks at you and it goes...
That's alright. I'll just go up to it and give it a slash instead.
Alright, nice. You step up to it and give it a slash with your claws.
Why is it giving me a D4 and D6? Oh.
Because you're a draconic petal.
Yeah. Didn't even attack me for me for some reason. So that's... It's... what's slash and what's fire? Sorry, I haven't done this in a while.
That's alright.
It'll be heightened anyway. Okay, so that would be... Oh god. Sorry, I'm drawing a blank right now.
That's alright. What's your melee attack? So let's do that
That's the thing.
first.
That's the thing, it doesn't even have... Where's my spell attack?
Does it work off your spell attack, does it?
I think so, because it hasn't got the D20 dice to roll next to it. It did on Foundry. That's what's confusing me.
It's a melee attack, because it's with a claw. So we'll do that. So roll... I'm assuming you're trained with a claw?
Yeah.
So that would be 4 plus your level and your level 8, so that'll be 12. And what's your dexterity modifier?
Dex? At the moment it's +3.
So let's say 15. So if you roll a d20 and add 15 to that.
My arcane attack is 16. Would that be it?
No.
Okay. All right. Okay, so free roll plus 15. 28.
28 will hit a thing. Now, roll a d4 and a d6 and add your strength modifier.
Okay. Okay, d6 is 6. d4 is 1, so that's 7 plus 3. That'll be 10.
10, wonderful. You do 10 points of damage against one of the boggans.
Okay.
Anything else you wish to do? Would you like to keep clawing?
Well, because I cast blindness and I took 2 comparison.
Right. Yeah. Sorry.
Although I am looking at the spell. It says at heightened at 5th level, it increases the d6 to 2d6. Does that make sense? So should I have rolled another d6?
For what? The claw?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, roll me another d6. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why, because I'm used to it all being calculated automatically for me. So that's another 5.
Wonderful. This boggart looks none too happy as you begin to claw it open. It rivets at you quite menacingly.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's all right. Vic, we then come to you.
Oh. Vic moves up to one of the boggarts.
Yep.
He stabs it.
Yep. Roll me a stab. Now, to be absolutely 100% positive, this is a piercing stab, right? Apart from a slashing stab or a bludgeoning stab.
Well, longsword can do either.
Yeah, exactly. So a bludgeoning stab.
Well, it can't do bludgeoning.
I mean, have you tried? Alright.
It'll be a piercing stab.
Nice. Well, it doesn't matter either way because it doesn't have any defenses against it one way or the other. So you step up and stab a boggart. Well, at least you attempt to.
True. That'll be a 29.
That'll hit. They're close to confirming. Getting a critical hit, but not quite.
Is Vic considered flanking with Mitsu?
Yes! Critical hit! Because I did say Mitsu was in the center of the circle, didn't I?
You did.
I did.
Fantastic. Wow. That would be a 16. 22 doubled to 44.
Tell me how you do it.
Was this a staff or croaking one?
This is one of the staff wielding ones.
Well, is this the one that bonked himself?
Yes, it was.
Well, as he's in a daze, recovering, he kind of just stabs up through the throat, because opening.
Yep, once again you hear that sound.
Fantastic.
No. I can see your face, Jasmine. No. Continue, Vic.
Vic pulls his sword out and raises his shield.
Nice! Wonderful! Alright. Except, Vic, as you do that, I want you to roll me a will save.
Okay. How does a 31 sound?
Good. You hear from deep within this structure a scream, a cry for help. You don't fear this sound. For some reason, it just makes you sad. And on that note, we'll end tonight's game. How you guys going? I'll say that's deafening silence as this was the best game ever, Matthew. You should definitely run this more often, as you are the most professional and best GM we have ever had.
Yeah, sure, we'll take that.
Seriously, how'd you guys go?
Yeah.
Pretty good,
Well.
yeah, it was good.
Alright, let's do a round table, shall we? As per custom, we'll start off in the opposite order on how we started tonight's game. So we'll start off with Nightingale, who plays Isabella. How'd you go, Nightingale?
Alright, glad to be back and
It's
playing after over a month being
it's-
away.
it's good to have you back. I hope everything went well.
It's done.
It's
You-
done. It's over.
That term of uni is done. That's the main thing. I've only got one class for the rest of the year.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. How did you like tonight's game?
Yeah, all right. I'm a little frustrated with the new thing. I've got my character sheet on because it's not how I'm used to, and I don't think I've got it all quite right. But I'm just really glad I'm playing again with you guys. And yeah.
Well, there's an entire story behind that. We are currently using Path Builder. Also, if you have not checked out Path Builder, highly recommend. 10 out of 10 system. Well, yeah, it's pretty good for what it is. We were going to use Foundry, right? We were going to use Foundry as our main source of things. However, I cannot for the life of me get Foundry to work. It doesn't throw the character sheets up. It might be a matte issue. It probably is a matte issue. But I can't get the character sheets. Instead, it comes up as an inventory list. So, if you in chat, who are much more cleverer than I am, can figure out a problem to our little solution, please let me know, because I would highly I would like to have Foundry back.
That's the other way around. A solution for your problem.
Yeah, that too, as well as both.
I was just gonna be quiet and see if he picked up on it himself.
So that's why we're not using Foundry at the moment, and we're more using physical sheets, physical paper, well, digital sheets, paper, dice, that sort of thing, because I cannot get Foundry to work. So if you can figure out a way to help us, send me a message. You can send me a message over at the Discord. Don't plug it just yet, because we haven't finished the round table. We'll go to Kai, who was played by Sandpiper. How'd you go?
Oh, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
That's good. That's good. Why? Did you have any favorite moments?
Just sort of hard to say which one. Thoroughly enjoyed the boggart that decided to be uncool, bonk.
Yep. He thought he took some levels in Monk. He really didn't.
Yep. Yeah. He took some levels in Internet Monk.
Yeah. He went online to like to an online dojo, and he was like, "Cool, I will pay you like 3 gold to be a black belt." And they were like, "Yeah, cool, done. Ka-ching! You are now a black belt." And the boy was like, "Nice." Yeah. Poor story. Poor Boywood.
Mm.
Oh well, he's dead now. Move on. Talking about moving on, Vic Kajabi, how'd you go for tonight?
That was an interesting session.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think one highlight for me would have to be there was a big nasty, and Vic wasn't the one being swallowed this time.
I know. It's such a change. Vic should be so proud of himself right now.
I wouldn't say proud.
No, that's fair. And also the little fear of, oh no, did we put the egg down? Will Matt allow it?
Yes, and it's like Okay, is it more dangerous to leave the egg where it is or take it with me?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Vic has whole other responsibilities now.
Mm.
And last but not least, Mitsu. Jasmine, how'd you go for tonight?
Oh boy, it was an interesting night.
It was your night tonight, wasn't it?
It was, yes. I got eaten by a giant crocodile. That is how you say it, right?
I know.
Sure, let's go with that.
Listen, I'm given this word that's Dionosuchus. So.
Sure, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, Mitsu got eaten. Was suggested to camp in a very safe building and have it set on fire. Some weird lightning going on. And I love the fact that you forgot that Vic had the egg and carries it on his back.
Yeah, I might have forgotten about that.
I don't know, what would have happened, Vic? Would you have like just abandoned the egg and cried, or what would have happened if the egg got smushed?
I don't know.
Well, if you have a broken egg, what do you make out of it?
No. Depends on how far it's developed. No.
Okay.
Yeah, it was then got split up into a group of boggards. That's gonna be fun.
And you guys were not quiet at all, were you?
No.
No!
I have to ask, that fireball,
Yep.
that set the marsh on fire as well as the boggards?
No. It is not that
Okay.
sort of marsh. It's not a gas marsh.
That made the grass.
Oh, what grass?
True. Okay, cool. Like no reeds or anything that caught on fire
Not
as well?
really, no. Because it was up on the ramparts. And it looks like the entire place is made up out of red clay.
Cool. But they're still on fire.
Well, they're singed pretty badly at that. I don't think I had any favorite moments tonight. It was all a lot of fun. It was good to have it was good to have you four in, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how you guys deal. I mean, work with. I mean, survive. I mean, play with these guys. Because we're ending up. We have just started the chapter 4. So we're in the last chapter of this book, which is exciting. Yay! Now let's do the self-promo stuff, shall we? Now you can do the thing. Hello, you can find me here at the All Things Fantasy channel, where I play Matthew, All Things Fantasy. You can find me also on the Denno's a Gamer channel. You can find me at Discord. You can find me on Twitter, YouTube, all the usual places. Links will be over in the chat. Links will be found in the chat. Highly recommend you head over to the Discord channel. We're very active over there. We have memes. We have stuff. You can meet and talk with these people over here. We're always happy to chat. I also like to say thank you everyone who came tonight. This community is nothing without you guys, and everyone in chat, whether you were talking or not. I appreciate and love every single one of you. You all get a match point. They are non-refundable, non-returnable. They're kind of like NFTs, but better, because you don't pay for them. They are free NFTs. Go have fun. Let's find out who's raiding before I dig myself a deeper hole, shall we? Yes? No? Maybe?
Skeptic Llama is live.
Oh, Skeptic Llama? Hell yeah!
Strange Aeons.
Oh, would you look at that? Alright, so we are definitely going to go over to the Skeptic Llama. Now, he and I have a long history. We've played a lot, and we are definitely going to head over there. Now, what do we do when we go raiding, my friends?
Release the birds!
That's right. If you have access to the bird raiding mode, make sure you spam that in their chat. Skeptic Llama. That's all right. Thanks for hanging out, Laura. We'll definitely see you next time, all right? And keep in touch. I got a thing. We gotta talk about a thing. About Sunday nights. Yeah, yeah. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Touch my nose. Yep, cool. Definitely. So we'll head over there. Make sure you let them know to release all the birds. And from everyone here at All Things Fantasy. Actually, no. Before we do that, a massive thank you to Neurodivergent Nightingale for the bits and the resub. Thank you. I see you there over in our player group. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Anyway, we'll head over to Skeptic Llama. Have fun, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye.